Yeah, maybe it was just slow, you know, which is okay. Yeah, you can just leave them, yeah.
So you need to start the car. Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
this one right here.
Okay, so I just disconnected the battery from it. I'll be replacing the starter on this thing. Basically, the starter still like starts the car, but sometimes it just like it doesn't work. You know, it just sometimes either it clicks or it just doesn't engage anymore. So as you can see, I jacked this side up. I'm gonna go underneath and start replacing the starter. There was another mechanic who diagnosed the starter problem on this thing, so that's why I came here. And there's my W210 Benz, you know, and my tools right here. And I'm just gonna replace the starter. Here's the new part. I don't know if it's new. It looks like remanufactured from AutoZone. Okay, so that's the way it looks. So I'm gonna put it on. So here's the starter. I apologize if it's, you know, kind of bad quality, but here it started focusing now. So I'll just take it out. There's, you know, a battery cable I have to disconnect, and also yeah, there's gonna be that wire, like starting like crank signal wire, so that's gonna come out, and then I can just take out the starter. There's probably, I think there's 2 bolts holding it. Alright, let me give you some light. Starter's out, and the wires were all disconnected. You can see the flex plate right there. Okay, that's the old one, that's the new one. So I'm gonna install it back. Okay, there you guys have it. It's all back in. Everything is tightened nicely. Nice remanufactured starter. Okay. And it's not that big of a deal to replace it, actually. So let me crawl out of here. Oh boy. Yeah, so there it is. And I'm gonna basically reconnect the battery and try it out, see how it does. And I don't know if you guys remember, but you can check the playlist. There's a playlist named 98 Saturn SL2, something like that, repairs. Yeah, there's a lot of repairs. Maybe there's like 12 or 13 videos as far as I remember. It was like from almost 2 years ago that I did, and it was this car. So as you can see, it's still running, it's still good. It's, you know, kind of, I don't know what you guys think. Tell me, like, if you guys are sad that Saturn is not making any more Saturns, you know. Just leave it down below. You know, I would love to hear your comments and what you guys think about these cars. But to me, it's a pretty decent car, you know. I remember my instructor from college, my basically automotive instructor from college had, I don't know if he still has the same Saturn, but he had the same Saturn like 3 years ago with a manual transmission, which was pretty cool to me. And yes, I did a bunch of work on this thing. As you can see, these coolant hoses, that's what I did, and the radiator, I did that too. What else? I did the transmission cooling lines, which is very common on these. They just kind of start leaking. Let me see if I can show you those things. Those, yeah, right there. There's the oil filter for the automatic transmission. It's leaking, but those lines, they're perfect. They're not leaking at all. Those lines next to the filter. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna also recommend to do the tire rotation on this. The front tires have less tread than the rear tires. Another thing is what I noticed is the brake lines. Okay, they're very rusty, especially like in these spots. So I'm gonna have to tell him about that. Okay, the battery is reconnected, and actually replaced the ignition cylinder on this too. So it has 2 new keys pretty much. That's what I did. Oh, perfect, she's running. Alright. I'm gonna recommend the valve cover gasket too on this thing. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up. This is making the vibration, this thing. Okay. So that's it. Starter job is done. Hopefully the owner will never be stranded anymore. Alright, so that is it guys for this video. I already told the owner what he needs. He needs a tire rotation, he needs the brake lines and valve cover gasket. Not so much. It's a really good car. You know, if I had it, you know, I would probably drive it forever too. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
a long time. He's like 20 right now, something, right?
20 years old now.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
That is awesome, though. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, you got to do what you like. I mean, you know, if he likes that, I mean, that's perfect then, you know. Like my hobby, you know, is fixing cars, so, you know, it's...
Yeah. Well, that's a good hobby.
That's a good hobby. I mean, yeah.
Skill.